I don't
Let's
know what
go.
episode number it is, but it doesn't matter.
Can I just say a number?
Pauleta last name. pronounced
Pauleta, yeah.
Pauleta.
Oh well, I don't know. It's how do you pronounce it? Pauleta.
That's your last name.
I know. Well, I'm
This is
fucking-
going to be the start of the podcast. You trying to figure out your alias, fucking witness protection
it's
last
tough,
name.
dude. Because I'm freaking what? My family's Portuguese.
Yeah.
But I'm I was more as white as they come. I'm actually trying to.
I wasn't going to say it.
I'm trying to do a joke about it, but I don't know where to go yet. Because like my mate, he's Iran.
Iranian.
He always annoys when I say Iran. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's not Iran.
Oh, yeah.
Iranian, and he's super white. And I was like, oh, you're a coconut, brown on the outside, white on the inside. But I want to figure out one for myself because I'm not quite coconut level, but I'm like,
I'm going to stay away from this conversation.
I don't know what could it. I'm like light brown. So
yeah.
So what
I
would
just
you?
don't know what the. Welcome to the podcast, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
see.
Trying to work out slurs for.
Well, slurs is a strong word.
I'm pretty
isn't
sure coconut is a slur.
I thought someone told me that coconut was a to describe someone who's hard on the outside and watery on the inside. So like a big tough guy that is.
Oh.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
Oh, I don't know if that's how when someone's beating your head in for calling them that. He's like, oh, I just thought it was like tough on the outside.
Yeah. Well, he's like, I kill more people than sharks.
Kill more people than cows. Ladies and gentlemen, for the people who don't know, that sultry voice is Igor Pauleta.
Doo-doo-doo. Thank you for having me,
He's
dude.
back.
I'm
He's back.
pumped.
You were back. We were first here in early September last year.
2023, baby.
Yeah, and now it's the 12th of January. As I have an aneurysm. 24. What's been going on? How was your New Year's?
New Year's was traumatic.
Oh, okay. I feel a clip coming on.
Oh man, it was New Year's Eve, right?
Yep.
That's the scene. One of my good friends brings a lady, her best friend.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yep.
She's
where
like
this is
funny. She was being mean to me the whole night.
Yep. So she
And
likes
I was
you.
being mean back, and then she caught me off guard. I was like, I made a joke and she laughed, and I was like, so joy does exist in your realm.
Oh.
And she was like, oh, I've been enjoying myself like with you the whole night. Like it's just been really good. And I was like, what? And so it was going pretty well. By the end, we were talking with elbows, dude. You know when you.
Yeah.
You know when you hold each other's elbows and you're
Ah.
like, yeah, so pretty good signs.
Yeah.
It was like, I felt like it was in the bag. Just needed to pick up the bag.
Yeah.
And so yeah, talked with elbows.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, what are you doing for New Year's Eve? I'm like, I'm going to this party. She's like, I'll be there. I can't wait to spend New Year's Eve with you.
Oh shit.
Once again,
Yeah, you're in.
the green
Elbows.
flags are,
Yep.
fucking pew, 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 pew. And then New Year's Eve comes around and I make a mistake. I try and, what is that phrase? Eat my cake and bake it?
Have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah. Because I tried to do a little bit of magica mushroom.
Oh.
And then she wasn't doing it.
So you're trying to have your mushroom and trip too.
Yeah, and trip, and then be like, it'll wear off, and then we can talk later on during the night properly, and we'll kiss and cuddle. That was my goal.
Yeah.
I'm not an animal. I'm not out here to, I'm a simple guy. And then I know mushrooms is like and acid is very much about letting go, right?
Yeah.
And I just had that idea that's like, she likes me, I like her. So I couldn't really, so the trip was more just like dealing with that. It didn't go horribly, still had fun, but.
I didn't kill her.
Yeah. A bunch of my friends are there. And then end of the night, everyone's going to bed. Just her and I in the living room.
Oh.
Man's a gentleman.
Yeah.
I offer her the futon because she's on the couch. That's a better.
Yep.
She says, don't worry about it. I'm like, can I get you anything? Get her some water,
No.
I'm like, and I've smoked a little bit as well by this point, and I'm just exhausted from just getting through the trip. So I'm very weak. I'm feeble. I'm meek. You know, just and then I wait to switch the last light off. You know, so she can get into bed, everything's safe before the last light goes off.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is it. This is it. I'm going to say something. And then right before I'm going to switch it off, she like says thank you, and I try to look at her, and the lamp's in the way. And I'm just like, well, nothing can be done. Good night. Like, I just could have just craned my head, dude. That's all I needed to do.
Yeah.
And then, so we're in the separate beds, 3 meters away. I hate myself.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm like, I got to do something. And so my move is, you ready?
I'm waiting.
My move is I get my Samsung pen.
Oh.
And I start clicking it 3 meters away from her. So she knows I'm awake, dude. Oh my God. The moves are so weak. For fucking 90 minutes, man.
Oh.
No, I could have learned.
Are you sending fucking Morse code? Like,
I could have learned Morse code.
Yeah.
Do you want to cuddle? Oh man, and I was doing a lot of heavy breathing as well.
She probably thought you were weirdly jerking off, man.
Oh, what with a tiny little,
Yeah.
like a rat?
Yeah.
Oh man, and then so yeah, 90 minutes of pen clicking. I couldn't sleep, obviously. I was hating myself. And I was like, I'm gonna muster up the courage to say something. So I hit her with the are you awake? Obviously she wasn't. It's been an hour and a half. It was,
Snoring.
yeah. And in my state, I was like, well, I did everything I could.
Yeah, I tried my absolute best.
Yeah.
There was nothing else
I left
I
it
could
all out there on the pitch with that one. Big pen clicking. That wrecked me for like 4 days afterwards.
do. Really? It wasn't the come down?
No, not really. I was just like, God, what an idiot you are. Like, have some fucking balls, man. Like, she likes you, like her. Just pick up the bag.
Yeah.
You know?
Offer her some bag.
Yeah, it's good. Probably would have helped. I followed her on Instagram. She did not accept the follow request. Still hasn't to this day.
Send her a picture of the clicky pen.
I don't know if she knows.
Yeah. Just write her a thing to be like, hey, just to let you know, it was a Samsung pen. Like, nothing sus.
Nothing sus, dude. Just a guy. I'm just a guy in front of a girl, clicking a pen.
Trying to get her fucking attention. Click.
I was honestly hoping for anything. I was like, even if she says like, "Can you stop that? It's annoying." I'm like, "Oh, we're talking."
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a door open here.
Yeah, but you know how it is. You've been in that situation where it's like with a girl, and you just like have to have the courage, and it's just incredibly difficult.
I just don't do it. Unless the girl makes the move. I've had many messages to be like, I had a really good time tonight, and I was just wondering, like, why didn't you make a move? And I'm like, oh, well, I look like this, and I won't. I don't want to make you feel.
I don't do that, buddy.
I need a signed written contract. Consent for me to look at.
Oh man, what I would have done for a fucking signed contract that night just comes out. Oh.
Yeah, but for the people, like, because obviously this is the second time you've been on the pod. You last time had a partner.
Yeah.
So that's obviously finished up.
Yeah. It's wild, man. It's wild. I mean, like, I think like 5 years.
Yeah. So that must be different.
Very
being a single man.
Yeah. You know, I'm enjoying it.
Pen clicking all over the place.
And you know, strong moves.
Getting ink everywhere.
Ironically, when I first got out, my moves were a lot stronger, but it's also because I was destabilized and drinking more and just kind of going for it, right?
Liquid courage.
Which is bullshit because I was in a much better place on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I was being like much
Unstable.
nicer, you know. But you know, when I was destabilized and asshole, oh come on, you know.
It's just the confidence, I guess.
Yeah.
Just
Confidence
don't care
is,
about the rejection. You just
Yeah, and I think it's important to be assertive. I think remember that trend back in the day, like nice guys finish last. Like girls are just into assholes. Like what is this?
Yeah.
You know, I think that's just a product of nice guys being like, you know, click.
Yeah,
click,
that is
right?
literally it. It's not. There's plenty of nice guys that just didn't ask the question.
Yeah. And that'll do it.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
Girls probably not gonna make the move.
Yeah, I mean I feel like as you get older, girls do.
I think so
For
too,
sure.
because they can feel their insides drying up.
And they're also like, you know, this person's clearly a nice guy. That's more of a commodity than it was when I was younger. And, you know, he's struggling a bit confidence-wise, but he's worth me taking the... And generally, it's not really a risk for them because they can tell.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's one of those nice guy, no confidence guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not one of them freaks.
Yeah.
One of those stand-up comedy freaks.
But yeah, so I was destabilized at the start. Grand final weekend, first girl that gave me attention, I was like, here's my tongue. And it was not a great... She was like nice.
Did you give her a shout out?
No. I don't even try. I try to keep the shout outs. Or I don't even want to... I was actually...
Fever dream.
First AFL Grand Final weekend.
Yeah, okay.
I'm from Brisbane
Yeah.
Lions.
Yeah.
Billy Styles actually took me.
Oh.
Yeah. Which was lovely. You know, he's
Yeah.
like, you're going to get your first AFL Grand Final.
You went?
With him, not to the final,
Oh,
just,
okay.
you know, pub, big screen kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, we went to Retros afterwards.
Yep.
And then, that girl gave me some attention. I kissed her. She wasn't my type. I don't think she was a lot of people's types. It's a polite way of saying...
She's in a wheelchair? I don't know. They are still people's types, all right? It's a joke. It's a joke. Come on.
No, she was...
2024, we can pick on everyone.
She was a larger woman, young.
They're also people's types?
Yeah, you know, which, you know, I'm not a very big guy, so...
6'3".
It's me, not her, you know.
He felt insecure.
She had stinky breath, though.
Oh, okay.
So that was... Anyway, after I finished, you know, tonguing her, went back to Billy and he was like, dude, like, you're not that bad looking. You might need to, you know, kind of have some self-respect, dude.
That's good to know.
Yeah. But I was in that state, you know. Ended up following her to a different club, saw her, kissed again. Really felt the bad breath in that one. And then just, I was like, nah, okay, get a hold of yourself. Ended up just sitting...
I'm better than this.
Sitting behind... like there's the dance floor, the big DJ on the stage.
Yeah.
I was just sitting behind like an old dude drinking at the back of the club for like 3-4 hours. It got so bad. Multiple groups came up to me and were like, come on, man, come on. One guy was, oh my God, goated. He was just the Lord. He was like maybe like 23, 24, kind of taller guy, well-groomed, but still clearly, you know, a little party in him.
Yeah.
Brought me into a group with 3 stunning girls.
And you were like, click, bitch.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out of here. Appreciate it though, bro. You know, I'm really holding it down for a guy. And then I messed around with an Irish lady who was legally of midget height. Sorry, legally of little people height. But not of little.
We can edit.
Not of
Dwarf
little.
in, I guess.
Yeah, not of little people proportions.
Ah.
Yeah.
So not the forehead. I'm with you.
No. And that was also pretty tough.
Yeah, because you hurt your back. I don't know.
No, I was just... I don't want to go into it too much, but that was one of the lows. And not because she wasn't...
I get it. That's the comedy.
Oh my God.
That's comedy.
And she was a nice lady, but once again, it's just like not someone who...
Did you say she was Irish? Or did I make that up?
No, she was Irish. Yeah.
A leprechaun?
Yeah, I just, you know, went over there. I was like, are we doing this? She's got the milk and the Lucky Charms. We're doing this.
Here's some gold for you.
Yeah, but that one was
So she was just a short chick. She wasn't actually a dwarf.
Yes.
She was just short.
Once again, though, just not really someone that if I wasn't in emotional turmoil, I would
Did Billy
pursue.
Styles pop up and be like, dude, once again, what the fuck?
Billy Styles, the genie, like, bro, again? Yeah, fucking come on. You rub a little person 3 times, Billy. Like, oh, man. But then after that, 27-year-old speech pathologist.
I like how we're just going through your rebounds here.
Yeah. 1 month, 4 rebounds. Good trajectory.
Yeah.
She was lovely. She saw me flyering.
Oh, okay.
You've seen me flyer at radio bar, you know?
Yeah. Very smooth.
I try.
No pen clicks, just fucking
no,
straight up
I'm out there,
eye
dude.
contact.
Yeah. What is it? A guy has blonde hair. comedy show for natural blondes. Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
come on. There's a couple of two different comedy show for couples of two different heights. Come on, it's a little fun.
Midget.
And she saw me flying, and I wasn't doing that well. We had 0 ticket sales.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, you want to have a drink? She was like, yeah, sure. She's from England. She's chilling. Had a lovely night. No kissing, whatever.
No, yep.
And then right at the end, we had a kiss goodbye, and it was really nice.
Yeah,
it was
sweet.
really nice.
Now she's pregnant.
Yeah, I'm a strong kisser.
Yeah.
It really.
Samsung girl, no.
During that date, actually, a young guy. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe
I
this.
guarantee I will.
A young guy. We're in the smokers area. Her and I rolling a cigarette, and this guy, younger guy, comes up to us and he says, "Do you guys smoke?"
As you're smoking?
As we're rolling the cigarettes, and it's that's an entry into can I have a cigarette, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But to in the smoke rolling a series like, do you guys smoke? I was detethered.
Yep.
So I just straight up said like,
I'll kill your whole family.
no, I was like, dude, that's
Smoking kills.
I was like, that's rough, dude. I'm like, that is so cheesy. That's horrible. That's horrible. Like, I was like, how about it? And he was like, whoa, bad vibes. And she was like, no, don't be so mean. And I was like, no, he's got to learn. I was like, go back, try again. I'm mean post breakup, bro.
I got no one to fucking care for me. A wild dog.
And he was like, oh, I'll go get a cigarette from someone else. And I was like, if you fail, I'll give you a cigarette. And ended up having a few chat with him, bought me some drinks. I think that's funny. I completely talk shit to him, bought me drinks. Isn't that the classic? Like, he doesn't like, I want you to like me.
Yeah, nice guys finish last.
Shit cunts get free drinks.
Yeah. Arseholes get free drinks.
Free drinks and all the women in the world are fucking
So now that AFL Grand Final was a fair.
Yeah.
What's this called? 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, shit. Has it been that long?
Yeah, it's September, last day in September.
Yeah, right.
October, November, December. Yeah, 3-ish months.
Oh wow, so that's cool.
That's when you finished up with your partner. Was around that time.
Yeah, maybe like a week before or something.
Geez, we had the podcast, and then I remember vividly on the podcast, you're like, she's fantastic. She's fucking.
She is, man. She still is.
She wouldn't give me any time of the day. I had to fucking do this. And
that.
And 2 weeks later, it's like, we broke up.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
what's gonna happen next, Igor?
She's a lovely lady, man. I thought of this. This sentence came from the breakup. I'm like, say you need to be 83% compatible to marry someone, have children, and there was always going to be challenges in a relationship, but overall
different people
to get through, have a good time, right? We might have been 79.
Yeah, so you're very close.
I think we were. And situations, looking after a 15-year-old sister was like a little bit of, not that it was her fault. It was definitely like there was issues before that.
Yeah.
And also she started a business, and ultimately she couldn't really prioritize me.
Yeah.
And at first that was kind of my fault.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of doing everything for her to a degree. And I don't care what you say, like you give someone enough power for long enough, they're going to get used to it. It's hard for someone to, come out and be like, I think you might be giving me too many lifts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's little things.
You're enabling me. All right? Step back.
It's little things, but they add up.
Yeah.
And so I kind of realized that I kind of, not to sound like someone who wears crystals, but I took my power back.
Oh.
Yeah. That
he has changed, ladies.
I'm on that amethyst shit. And then things didn't really, they changed a little bit, but we kind of struggled to put the effort into what we had to kind of go past. And we'd had a few chats over a year. We were kind of in a funk. And then eventually, we were like, she was like, the place opened down the road. Should I try and move there? Maybe we can go on dates afterwards, see what happens. And I was like, yeah, I think it's time. So honestly, very mature, quite nice breakup.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, but still super destabilizing afterwards.
Yeah, 5 years. So you're 20, how old?
27 as of last year, December 16th.
Yeah, so nearly all of your 20s with one person.
Yeah,
at least half of them.
Pretty much, yeah. And she was definitely an inside dweller. That was another part of this is kind of how COVID fucked us up.
Yeah.
Because like before COVID, when we went out, it was kind of for me. And when we stayed in, it was kind of for her. And then COVID happened and it was a lot of her.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and we kind of struggled to break from that habit, I guess.
Yep.
So yeah, COVID kind of sowed the seeds for, I think, our eventual, amongst other things, you know.
Yeah. For the pen clicking and shit.
Yeah.
Stop
Hey,
it.
that's just me being rusty, bro. Just straight rusty. I'm getting better. I sat next to a pretty cute. I'm pretty sure she was Korean. I always look at their phone to see if it's Japanese, Korean, or Chinese, and if it's beyond that, I'm like, I don't know. if it's like, you know,
They're a mix.
I don't even know what Vietnamese looks like. You know, that's my expertise stops after that. And we were like, we had the skin to skin contact on the seat.
Yep.
And
Practically Avatar.
and there was, you know, it was going for lengths at a time. You know,
Where was this? Wait,
on the plane. I'm next to this lady on the plane.
I was like, where are you in this?
Yeah, just on the bus. You know?
Yeah. It's like, I drive. I was just on the bus looking for chicks.
Best place to find them, bro.
Yeah. They're down on their luck.
I'm here to tap on and tap. I don't know.
Sorry, I cut you off. You were saying, where were you? I think you were still talking about your
Breakup.
Yeah, breakup. But you're on the mend now.
Yeah. So I was rusty.
Yeah, rusty.
So that's like the pen clicking incident.
Yeah.
That's like with the girl with the airplane. We were going, you know, nice. She actually kind of fell asleep and kind of was leaning towards me as well.
Okay.
I don't know how to feel about that sign because she is asleep.
You are a comedian.
Yeah, it's just like, is she, you know, is this one of those subconscious like?
Yeah. Am I Bill Cosby?
Ended up offering her some gum.
Spit it in her mouth, I guess.
Pretty strong. I kind of, she was like, oh my God, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And then I bitched out and also offered the other person an aisle gum, which is like this big tradie, like.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ken.
Really, I feel like broke the mood after that. Because I was like, I'm special. And it was like, oh no, this is an aisle thing.
Yeah, yours stink.
Yeah.
I kiss all over it.
But yeah, so still a little rusty, but definitely getting like, I feel like before the pen clicking incident, I would not even had the courage to offer gum.
Yeah, okay.
So, you know, little steps.
Yeah,
little steps.
yeah,
little
you're
steps.
doing well, man.
Yeah, oh, thanks, bro. Thanks.
It feels like therapy.
But yeah, with the relationship, yeah, I mean, part of getting better is definitely realize. Like one thing someone said to me, which really struck me, he was like, we were talking about who our best friends were. And I said my mate from high school, and he said, probably my ex. You know, she was like my best friend for 5 years. He was also with his ex. He's also broken up recently, actually.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's true. Like my ex is my best friend. Like just because we haven't been together for the last couple of months, that doesn't change.
Yeah.
And that kind of helped for some reason.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I guess like, because I guess when you break up, you kind of want to separate yourself. And that's probably not the best way to integrate and kind of move on. That's more avoidant, I suppose.
It depends, like, if you're going to be in each other's lives, yes.
Yeah.
But if you can, like, clean break, I'm clean break, man. I'm like, rip the Band-Aid off. We had fun. You went on your way. I went on mine.
I think that's
Wish you
healthy.
all the best. But, like, but I think everyone's different. Like, some people you should have a clean break with. If it's horrible and it ends badly, and it's bringing up bad feelings and stuff, yeah, fine. But also the same thing. I'm very much in the same boat of like, even if it ended fine, it was like, hey, this is great. Like you'll find someone who will care for you and treat you well, I hope. But I'm not going to move on if we're together. So I think everyone's different.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess like being in each other's space physically, I agree. Like we haven't really done it. We did that once. It was kind of weird. We're like, all right, let's give it more time. But I think just like, trying to delete that person from your brain, I think can be like, I don't know, maybe take longer for you to kind of really move on properly in the long run. Yeah. Maybe though. Yeah. Like you said, people are different.
Everyone's different. If you're happy and amicable and it's working.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just freaking, now it's just comedy. Gym.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like I suppose realistically you have dreams of stand-up comedy and it's an out every night endeavor. It's, as you said, homebody versus a person who has to be in the general public and needs that attention. it is a bit of a
Yeah, it's a big split.
Yeah.
I definitely want someone who can like share that with me.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but like, enough.
yeah, for sure. I think we'll just pause it here.
Oh yeah.
So relationships, yeah, we're talking about obviously clean breaks and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
you're now in a better stage. But I know you were living with your partner and the sister,
Yeah.
essentially your child.
Yeah.
What's going on now? Like, who are you living with? What's going on?
Oh, the freaking the brother.
The brother.
The Pauleta brothers are in town, baby. So
Younger, older, same
younger,
twin.
20, what he's 2002. How I remember his birthday. No. 9/11 was 2001 or 2002?
2001.
He's 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I remember.
Yeah. I just remember the wrong date as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just checking if the camera's working. Yeah, so how's that going? Well,
Yeah,
how
it's
much
nice.
younger?
So yeah, what, 2002, he's 21?
Yeah. And what were you?
Almost 22.
6.
And I'm 27 as of
there's a
like
fair
a month
difference.
ago. Yeah.
21 and 27 is a big.
Yeah.
One's well on to being like a fully functioning career man.
Yeah.
And the other one's just like, let's get fucking raw.
Yeah. And he's it's been nice, obviously when he rocked up and I was in post breakup.
Yeah.
I was definitely vulnerable to his habits.
Yes.
I was pretty keen to freaking go loud.
Yeah.
But even then, no bongs in the house.
Okay.
That is, we
Yeah. It's nice to set boundaries.
Yeah. But yeah, we definitely went hard after the breakup for a bit and then went back to Brisbane, see my family and stuff and my friends. And while I was over there, I was like, all right, when I come back, I've got to be a bit more of an example.
Yeah.
It's time to get back to me pre-breakup, my brother coming,
You're just loading the dishwasher to be like, see, this is how it's done.
Yeah. I keep a clean house.
Yeah.
Which is definitely, considering last time we talked in China, I'd left vomit in the sink for a week for my poor mother to come across the world to see me and be like, come on.
My fucking boy.
He'll be fine. I'm sure he's doing okay. Gets in. Oh, chunks in the sink. No. We're going to have a tough night last night. That was last week. Oh.
There's been time to clean.
So my mom actually came over after my breakup as well. And she did a full restructuring of the house.
Really?
Like every drawer, everything has a spot. And I already like to keep my room clean, but then sometimes with the other parts of the house, like I keep it decently clean, but it wasn't, your mum sets up your whole house. So I've been maintaining that.
Yeah.
And my brother's getting there. He cleaned his first set of dishes properly the other day.
Well.
Yeah, pretty big.
Yeah.
Because, people don't know this, but you can clean dishes not well. You look at a plate and it's like there's still
gill on it.
remnants. Yeah.
Oils. All that type of shit.
Or just like, little sticky stains. You know? And then it's like, come on. But he's getting better at that. I think it's a good, it's good for him, good for me.
Yeah.
I think.
He's
been writing as well.
Oh.
He's helped me write a bit of jokes.
Really? Is he a comedy man?
He hasn't gone on stage yet. He's a bit more, I'd say, grounded than me. Not right now because he's 21. But I'd say personality-wise, yeah.
So it doesn't need attention from strangers, is what you're saying?
Well, if you want to put it like that. I think so. But he's also got like a bit more of an analytical mind than I'd say myself. So he's been cool to ride with.
Yeah, okay. Just a different perspective.
Yeah. I went to the gym with him for the first time 2 days ago. And 2.5 hour sesh.
Can you spot me, bro? And you're like, no, I'm tired.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Can you believe
That's the young man game.
Yeah.
Like, I remember being able to do that stuff when I was fucking younger. And I was like, I just did a fucking 2 hour session, just an hour cardio, then an hour fucking this. And now it's just like, why am I sweating so much putting on my socks?
It's fair.
It's just fucking but that's just a life of eating McDonald's and Skittles for breakfast.
Oh.
It's been fun. But yeah, it's going to be interesting because you will, like, how long have you been living together now?
Not that long. Maybe like all in all, a month and a half, 2 months. Just because I went back to Brisbane for the break.
Yeah, so it will be interesting to see how it actually eventuates because you're 6 years difference.
Yeah,
It's a fair stretch, and things that he likes, you don't like. And do you find it like, because when I work, like I do retail now, working with younger people, that they speak a different language, and I was always like, watch movies and stuff, and some old bloke would be like, "What are they talking about?" And now I'm the old man, and I'm like, "What the fuck is Riz? Like, what are you fucking this or that or some slang word?"
I love the new words, bro.
Yeah, I don't mind them. I just don't know
cap,
what
dude.
Yeah, I don't know what they mean. Yeah,
No cap, dude.
I don't even know what no cap means.
You don't know what no cap means?
No.
That's fucking out of pocket, bro. Come on.
See, that's fucking. I'm an old man, man. 33.
Yeah. I mean, some of it's good. Like,
What's no cap? Does that mean not lying or
no cap is
no shit, no lying?
like yeah, I guess so. Like oh, she a baddie, no cap.
Yeah, so that means that hoe.
She doesn't have to be a hoe. She's just very attractive.
Oh,
I don't know if baddie has hoe connotations because I
Yeah,
guess
I don't
there's a
know.
baddie. No, but I think it's like, oh, she bad.
yeah, but what's she bad at?
Yeah, not having sex with a lot of men. No, I think she.
That a hoe.
No, I think it's like I don't know. I guess it comes from black culture. Like, oh, she bad.
Yeah,
Like she's so good, she bad. I think that's a thing, right?
yeah. I have no idea. I'm whiter than fucking.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, if
Really
anyone
white.
should know about black culture, it's the whites. Come
Yeah.
on. I mean, you ever been into a Discord chat, bro? Just like, oh, is this the Bronx? He's so good, dude.
That type of like slang, new age, whatever. I've like my brain.
It's
just
fast
gone.
moving, man.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
fast. Freaking, you ever seen Top Boy? The Top Boy is like a show about the English hood, like the hood in the UK, kind of the mandem.
Okay.
And once again, lovely
They
language.
say bruv all the time.
Bruv. They say allow it.
Allow it, bruv.
Yeah, so it's like
In it.
like you're gonna go should we go now? Allow it.
Oh.
Yeah,
that
they've
means
got
like yes.
allow. Calm.
I know.
They'll be
what
like
calm is.
but they say it like oh, let's hit him. Let's go hit him now. And it's like, it's calm, bruv.
Oh, calm.
Yeah,
I think
or
it's
it'd be
a
like,
cum.
can you go pick her up? And it's like, yeah, I got calm, G,
I got cum on me.
calm.
It's everywhere.
Can't see, bruv.
Yeah. Got cum in my eyes, bruv. In there, shed, bruv.
They say a few things, and
That's different. Like, that's a general.
wagwan.
I don't know what that. That's
I think that's just like
Star Wars
hello.
thing? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But it's really like the language is crazy. Like it's almost like language on ADHD. It's like what's the new words?
Yeah.
And we had sayings back in the day. You know, we've got like a 5-year age gap, but I'm sure there was some bleed over some of the sayings. Like we used to use gay as lame. Did you get that?
I still use that every day. I look in the mirror, I'm like, you gay. No, we did, like, 100%. It was just a normal, but that's the thing, like.
And it wasn't associated with homosexuals.
Not at all. It was literally, your mum would be like, I bought this jumper for you. And you'd be like, oh, it's so gay.
Yeah,
Why do we have to go to the fucking...
And the thing is, it wasn't even like gay, because if it was like, if we were using it
even
like
close to
over
it.
fanciful or just like really clean, neat, and a nice jumper,
Yeah.
we weren't like, oh, that's gay. Like, yeah, can I try that on?
Yeah.
But
No.
it was just lame, which is,
Yeah.
it was a problem, and it's good that it's gone.
I still use it.
Yeah, it's me. I now use it as over fanciful. Yeah, I got. What's that word? Not extradited. Exonerated. No, not exonerated. Exiled.
Yeah,
Let's go
exiled.
exiled. I got exiled from my first group of gays.
Oh my God. I knew
know.
it was going to happen.
I know.
What happened?
I was chatting to them outside of some
The gay club.
No, La La.
Glory hole? No.
No, La La Land. No.
Sounds pretty gay.
La La Land. land. This is like a gay gymnast.
Yeah.
La land. No, it was it doesn't matter. It was a bar in Carlton.
Yeah.
And I was just chatting to them outside. 3 older gays.
You're like, what up, boy?
Yeah, no, later.
Want some of this little twink?
Yeah, and I don't know if you can tell, I kind of got gay face a little bit. So usually the gays love me. We have nice chats. They're like, you on our team? I was like, no, but I appreciate the camaraderie.
Yeah. I like what you guys do.
Yeah, big fan of your work.
Big fan of anal, but not with you guys. Yeah.
And and then we were chatting. It was nice. And then this guy used the word bohemian out of context.
Oh.
Like he was just kind of saying bohemian to say it. And I was like, that's
Look at all these bohemians over there.
yeah. And I was like, that's pretty gay.
Ah.
And 2 of the guys were like, and I don't know. I guess I felt more comfortable because they were in the late 30s.
Yep.
I was like, these guys, they'll be fine. And
like they would get the how we used to use it.
Yeah.
Not being like.
Yeah. And also it was an instance where I thought his language was over fanciful.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and so, and if anyone knows over fancifulness, it's the gays.
It's the
like
closet gays.
Yeah. Surely, like, they know, like, if you're a gay guy, you definitely are more likely to have that friend that is, like, really over the top, over fanciful,
Yes.
theatrical. Yeah, theatrical, exactly. Not
Or
that
just call
there's
it gay. We got the overly gay friend. I get it.
And not to say that, well, there's heaps of people, I know of heaps of straight friends that are super theatrical.
They're called comedians.
So yeah, and they were like, this one annoying response. He said, I was like, oh, is that, is that too much? And the guy goes, I was like, is that bad? He was like, it's not bad. It's just really annoying.
Oh.
And I was like, come on. What?
He was like, all right, your face, you little devil.
And they were like, yeah, it's just not on. 2 guys. The other guy, their friend, didn't say a word.
Yeah.
He kind of honestly looked a little embarrassed. Because then those 2 guys said like, yeah, I think you should leave.
Oh.
The exile begins.
Yes,
and
excommunicado. You're John Wick.
I'm John Spick. No. I'm John. John, there's no gay pun in there. I'm
John Click.
But I was rolling a cigarette and I was like, all right, fair enough. I'll get out of here. Just let me roll this cigarette. And they were like, no, you should go. And I was like, I will. Just let me roll this cigarette. I'm almost done. And then the guy says, I'm not going to fight you. And I'm like, great.
Yeah.
I would.
No hate crimes will be committed.
Yeah, that's not fair. If I punch back, it's a hate crime.
Yeah.
You punch me, you're a hero.
Yeah. You get a float.
And then, that 3rd guy really just looked uncomfortable and embarrassed. But I ended up just, leaving, and that was my exile. Yeah.
It's interesting. Just one word, but you would... Yeah, I get it. I do sort of get it. I suppose everyone has the right to be offended by whatever. So if that was their thing, unfortunate. But at the same time, I know that you didn't mean it by that.
On the one side, people say, like, it's all about intention. And clearly my intention wasn't malicious. But on the other side as well, they were older. Mm-hmm. And my friend brought this up. I thought it was a good point. They probably from the age where that word was used, not just as lame. Like we got lame where it was used as like disgusting.
Yes.
So, I can't blame them too much. Do I think they should be able to rise above that? Yeah. But, on the other hand though, it's like, come on, we're out here.
Busting chops, fucking dicks. Come on, lads.
He said the word bohemian. I call you gay. We high five.
Yeah, we fucked each other.
Yeah, come on. We were one step away from the double dildo.
Yeah, you could have converted me. I'm confused. I just want a breakup.
Just want a breakup. I could change teams.
Yeah, we would have to be great.
At least go on loan.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I could have put in my probation.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's well, doesn't matter. I mean, as long as they weren't highly offended, like this guy's a scumbag.
Nah, they weren't. I think they were just...
it was sort of talked out, and you were like, "Sorry, was that wrong?"
Yeah, and I did apologize. I did. It felt horrible to walk away and be like, "Oh, I kind of, put a damper on their night."
3 dudes that could have jerked off, man.
Yeah, I know.
These hands are empty. What's God gonna do?
But at the same time, like I wonder. I hope that third guy's going to talk to them about it. I don't think he will, but I hope he does.
He doesn't sound like the pack leader.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think he would have been like, "Shut the fuck up," you know. Whatever their names are. I was going to think of stereotypical gay
One
names.
of them was bold with a like full but short mustache. He did strike me as like the alpha.
Yeah,
the alpha gay.
Like, I'll suck the poison. Oh, he's not sucking anything actually.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure they. I mean, 69 must be great for the gays.
I don't know. I don't think you'd want to be the one on the bottom.
But you're both on them. Oh, right.
You know
right.
what I mean? Like, yeah.
You're both on the bottom.
But taking the bottom.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, that's enough about them. They get enough attention as it is. You know? Come on.
I think we're nearly done, man.
Yeah.
We'll fucking race through with full spectrum of the Pauleta, fucking unfortunate.
The series.
Well, it's not. I was gonna say like it is a shame that you broke up with your partner, but if it's amicable and you're well on the way to being happier, and you think it's ultimately you're gonna be happier. That's
what did Darcy Fleming say? No such thing as a bad breakup.
What about ones who are like murdered?
Oh, well, I mean, I think that counts as a murder.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're like, we broke up.
It's a breakup.
Just another breakup. She's in the ground.
Or she killed him. Come on, it's 2024.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything you need to plug or anything, man?
Nah, man. Igor.Pauleta on Instagram.
Yep.
Pauleta like Paul, and ETA like estimated time of arrival.
Yep. I get it.
That's my
and
shit.
Igor like IGOR.
IGOR, like Frankenstein's assistant, baby.
Yeah.
Creepy
little yeah. Maybe you should start doing some Igor like little impersonations on stage.
I've done it a few
Have
times.
you?
Yeah. Just because it's in people's minds. You know, I don't even have to. I'm like,
I don't know any other Igors.
Yeah, me neither. Oh no, I know some composer. Yeah. But once again, I don't know him.
Yeah. I know Igor like as in films and whatnot, but not an actual humanoid.
I guess I kind of.
But you wouldn't know any other Taits.
Except for the bald guy with glasses. What's his first name? But that's spelled different. That's Tate.
Oh, you're talking about Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate.
No, I mean like in person.
Oh, in person?
Guarantee you don't.
No, I don't think I do.
No, it's fucking dying breed of dumbass name.
Tate's a nice name, dude.
Yeah, until old mate wrecked it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode. I'm not too sure, but we had Igor Pauleta on. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks, bro.
It was very vulnerable and
always fun. Always fun.
Fantastic. It's the new studio, so which you can't see anything actually. It's just a wall behind
me, new studio. You got the green light. You got the blue.
Yeah,
it's a new studio.
It's making my eyes like fuzzy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking I have a stroke or something. Yeah. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the podcast. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, gorgeous.